There are many portrait mods on Stardew Valley Nexus, which are the pictures of the townsfolk that appear when you speak with them, and installing these mods is a great chance to introduce the artwork created by fans into your game. There are so many portrait mods available, and they come in a variety of art styles, including high resolution options, anime styles, reimaginings of the game's original artwork, and some adult options. If you're into that, I won't judge. In this video, we'll cover some of the top portrait mods and how to install them. But first, please like and subscribe this video. It'll go a really long way into helping my channel grow, and can look forward to having more Stardew Valley mod spotlights. Shopping around for portrait mods is very easy, as on Nexus they have their very own category. You can find them by going to mods at the top of the page, then go to mod categories, scroll down, and you'll find portraits category. I'll also include a direct link down below if you want to have that instead. If you want something very similar to the portraits already in the game, then I highly recommend Character Portrait Overhaul, or Slightly Edited Portraits. These mods do simple touch-ups to the game's original portraits, giving them a cleaner look without changing the art style that comes in the original game. If you're a fan of anime though, you're in good company because there's so many anime style mods available to you, including the most endorsed portrait mod, Variant Anime Portraits. The anime portraits this mod provides will definitely make you feel like you've stepped in as the protagonist to some farm-themed anime, which probably already exists. I should probably look that up. If you want some high resolution images of all the townspeople, then I recommend the portrait mod I personally use, DCBurger's high res portrait mod for Content Patcher. This mod has some amazingly detailed artwork of each villager and will straight up thirst trap you with most villagers around town. Like seriously, look at Willy, just look. I especially like this mod because it's compatible with Content Patcher, so rather than overwriting game files, you're just going to throw this mod in with your mods folder along with Content Patcher. There's also some realistic portrait mods available, like Vlad's Revamped portrait mod, which brings some realistic shading to some of the characters in Stardew Valley. There's also so many mods that focus on just revamping only one character, such as mods that shave off Harvey's mustache, or gender-bending characters such as making the wizard a woman. There are so many portrait mods that have been created by so many talented artists and modders, and it really is one of the most perfect ways to bring some of their art into your game, giving new life to the townspeople we've already come to know over the years of playing Stardew Valley. There are two ways of installing portrait mods, and it'll depend on the portrait mod you download. Portrait mods that use Content Patcher as a framework can simply be downloaded and dropped into your mods folder along with the Content Patcher mod. You will not have to worry about overwriting game files with mods that utilize the Content Patcher, and if you need exact instructions on how to install mods in this way, then you can refer to my How to Install SMAPI in Mods video, which I'll put up in a card and include in the description below. The other way portrait mods can be installed is by downloading the mod and then overwriting the game's original files. Before we begin that though, I would highly recommend watching my video on how to back up your mods and save files, as anytime you overwrite game files, I recommend playing it safe and taking a backup of all your mods and saves. To start, we're first going to download a portrait mod of your choice. As an example, I'm going to download Variant Anime Portraits mod, and then we are going to open the game directory. You can easily find this by going to your Steam library, right-clicking on Stardew Valley, go to Local Files, then Browse. From here, we're going to go into the content folder, and here you'll have a portraits folder. What I really recommend doing is making a backup of this folder in case you want to revert back to the originals. You can create a backup by right-clicking and either adding to archive, or if you have 7-zip installed, you can back up using 7-zip. Then I would move the backup somewhere safe. After backing up, you can either extract the downloaded mod. I'm using 7-zip for this step, and I'll include a link to that in the description below. Each mod will be slightly different. Some you can drag everything. In other mods like this one, you'll have a couple options for each character for you to choose from. You can go in and view each portrait to see which one you would like, and from there, drag the image and XMB files into the portrait folder of your game's directory. When it asks you to overwrite, go ahead and click yes. If you happen to want to revert back to the original portraits, but you did not create a backup, then what you want to do is back up your mods and saves folder like mentioned previously, then go to your Steam library, right-click on Stardew Valley, Local Files, then View Integrity. This will check over all the files in your game directory and revert them back to the originals. That is how you install portrait mods. It's a little bit more complicated than installing mods, but overall it's not too bad. Let me know if you run into any problems down below, and hopefully I can help you through them. I hope this video was helpful to you and you get to experience some of the art from the people who love this game and bring their own take on the townspeople we all love, mostly love. Some of them you hate. That's fine. They can have updated artwork anyway. If you have any mods you'd like to be featured in a future spotlight, let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe for more Stardew Valley mod content. If you have any questions on how to install any mods or how to back up your saves, you can refer to these videos or ask me any questions in the comments below. I can't wait to see you again. Until next time, take care.